Find the general solution to the equation 2x plus y dx plus x minus 2y dy equals 0. So obviously we can't solve this first order equation by, let's say, separable equations due to the fact that the x and y terms are being added and therefore it's pretty hard to isolate them. Anyways, so to solve this through the exact approach, all we have to do is take the first term, label that as m, and the second term, label that as n. And to check to see if this is even an exact equation, we'll have to take the partial derivative of m with respect to y, the other term, and set that equal to the partial derivative of n with respect to the other term x, and check to see if those are equal. If they are not equal, then this won't be, an exact equation. You can just say not exact equation. So we take m of y, which is equivalent to del m del y, or the partial derivative of m with respect to y, and that obviously equals 1 since the partial derivative of 2x with respect to y is 0 since the x is a constant and y is y, so derivative of that is 1. Now we do the partial derivative of n with respect to x. We'll write del n del x, and that again equals 1 since we're taking only the derivative of x, which will give us 1, and the minus 2y is also a constant, so that's 0, so it is 1. Therefore, m of y equals n of x, which equals 1, so it is exact. Now we can do the approach to find the equation. So, first thing we have to do is find the parent solution f of x comma y. Doesn't really matter if you capitalize the f or not, it's just how I do it. Essentially, that equals the integral of m with respect to x. You could do n with respect to y, but I choose m in this case. So this equals the integral of 2x plus y, this m term over here, dx. What does this equal? Well, integral of 2x is 2x. Bring that up a power, x squared over 2, and add a x to the y term since the y is a constant, plus a constant function, not a just constancy, but you got to call it a function since these are partial equations. So let's rewrite that as x squared plus xy plus g of y. So pretty much this is the general format of f of x comma y, but we need to find g of y to fully flesh out the equation. To find g of y, all we have to do is take the partial derivative of f, now this time with respect to y, since we proved these are exact, so you can integrate one, take a derivative of the other, and prove that, find the other constant. So all we got to do now is look, what's the partial derivative of x squared with respect to y? 0. xy becomes x, since x is a constant, plus g prime of y, since you're just taking the prime of that term, or the derivative. And it turns out, obviously, this equals n. Therefore, x plus g prime of y equals x minus 2y, since that was what we deemed as the n term. So we know to find g prime of y, the x's cancel, and g prime of y equals negative 2y. But remember, we're not putting in g prime of y into the final equation, we need g of y. Therefore, we're going to have to integrate g prime of y, which becomes the integral of negative 2y dy. What does that equal? It's obviously negative 2y squared over 2, since you just bring up the powers up by 1, which equals negative y squared. Plugging that term, g of y, into here, we get the final equation f of x comma y equals x squared plus xy, or yx, minus y squared equals some constant c, depending on if this is a initial value problem, but we weren't given any initial conditions, so we can just leave this as c. And there is your final answer right here. X squared plus xy minus y squared equals c. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below, and good luck.